Alright, we are back. Fast talking Eddie, Mr. Pete. Uh, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. They're a tough team. But we hung in there. We hung in there despite Tom Brady and the Buccaneers are a great team. And we're just, winging it. The criticism people have about us, the squids and stealth, we don't play the playbook. We just go out there and HT Bum just how he feels. How he feels at the moment. He just looks down the field, and if he feels that there's an opening, he'll throw the football. And that's not an appropriate way to play Madden football. You got to learn the plays. You got to read the defense. And unfortunately, HT Bum does neither. He just wings it. He just goes out there and goes old school. And that's not how it is. That's not how it is. Okay, what are we doing right now? Okay. At a moment. Coach and players. Head coach Armin and stuff. Okay, let's move on to the next game. Let's put this one behind us. Okay, we're up against the San Diego Chargers. It's not San Diego, stupid. Am I talking to you? I'm going out there right now. I'm taking command. Taking command of what? I'm going. I'm going to do what has to be done. Uh-oh. Hey, somebody, hey, somebody stop him. What's up? Shouldn't you be out there? I'm going. Hey, Bobby J just went out there. Uh-oh. Yeah. I hope he doesn't take to the field. He's a sneaky little bastard. He just... And then we have to call a timeout, but we can't. We need our timeouts. Before you know it, before the head coach even notices, Bobby J's out there, the starting quarterback. I hope HT Bum can stop him. Otherwise, we're doomed.
Inglewood, California. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brendan Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for visitors here, the Cowboys, an early season tilt. And when it's early season tilt, we should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really started yet. Both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
The Chargers set to go on offense for the first time, and they are led by the NFL's offensive rookie of the year in 2020. Now in his second season out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And he was terrific in the opener. Threw 3 touchdown passes and made no mistake about it. He's eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him trying to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
On first down, it's Herbert. Finds the open man, it's Mike Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And Mike Williams is a 1,000-yard receiver in 2019 and had to battle through some bumps and bruises in 2020. He's known for his big plays downfield, but he also can make the dependable catch as well.
Herbert setting up the throw on first down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So the same tandem connecting on back-to-back throws to start the game.
And maybe throwing stuff in your field just a little bit. That's not exactly what they think is going to be their number one receiver, but he's produced them already early in this game.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Herbert. This is the first catch for Keenan Allen. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Checking the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week. 4 catches, 56 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Second down and 3. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He drops it to Eckler on the loop. And he went down for the first before he's brought down by the Johnny the try. The drive stays alive with 3rd down, gain of 8. And starts all the football 3-for-4 on this opening drive.
He's slinging it, and oftentimes when someone's slinging it, you think about that from all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's holding in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. On the give, this is Eckler. Even with that broken tackle, they'll be brought down short of the 15. It's a pickup for 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And the agility got a few extra yards taken down right at the 10. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Play action. It's Herbert. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Look in here, it's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up and shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this point out territory? Might he go for it?
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. His first touchdown of the new season, and the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks like a lot more to be his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the play clock, not just the plays that they execute, but how to do it against variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Dan Wheeler now for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-1 lead. Pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And that ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
Okay, hold it. Oh, I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah, look at him, the squid trying to sneak his way in there. Put you in there. Just start it all off. Just, you know I'm just going to hand the ball out. Just go. I'll broadcast.
Away after the touchdown. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchdown. And it comes out to the 35-yard line. So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
This could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan doesn't take that durable, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the thing, the front page of the sports section, where the column is right, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that right away. Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious that that'll help them win.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 63 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
Now handoff here to his running back. Now we're a first down pickup of 8. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. More from L.A. in a moment. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this, if he does that. This guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. Now we're a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fellas I know right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. On the game, this is their fullback. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Again to the fullback on the down. And he'll go down at the 28. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's turning like clockwork right now for them.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They've gone to the fullback down a bit. He'll get him again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 40 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down in distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1. You think, yeah, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or bounce play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a 1st down.
First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, we're going to talk about statement drives. I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early on on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score there in this opening quarter of play. Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he'll be dropped after a game of 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is, possess the ball for a while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give them the touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, Herbert. Completes it to Westbrook. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. And defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game with a victory a week ago. And what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the 10 questions, don't you, Parker? Because when this guy can blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles, and really put it on those receivers.
Run, and it's 2nd and 4. This running game is so important for them, and they know that, and helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
This pass finds his way to Williams. He's already topped his receiving out there, but he can go a little just across the court, as that's a first down.
Second sharp in this game. He had a touchdown pass on the first drive, and he's running back, and he's playing it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance.
They were really impressed with that last practice we saw. They went through 2-minute drill, and they went through all the different situations. Well, hardly hit the ground, and I thought we were compared to him might be locked in for this one.
It's a secure pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a bodybuilding guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 2nd down and 4. That is incomplete here. And that right there was first incompletion of the game. Pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about on-time yards, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, get 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he's in Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
And then they drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Well, they were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
We're going to keep Fast Talking Eddie Mr. Pete in there. But I want to make some adjustments to help him out. It looks like Zach is injured, so he's out of it.
On 4th down, here's Matt Launcher on the punt. And this one will not be returned as it sails out of bounds. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. They don't pull pass rusher Joey Garza able to make the tackle there.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And getting down the line before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdle his throw.
They'll try and run with their quarterback. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
We just saw another nice game there. I got some kudos for the offensive line, being able to carve some space in the interior all game long and let the big guy rumble.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Carry down to the and just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Justin Jones there on the stop.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body, getting to him before we can get started.
Second and 9 from the 44. Hands it off out again. Scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Well, this defense for the Chargers terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football to that temp.
I'm going in there 3rd and 8. Bats don't get 80, can't throw it for shit. So forget it. Time for me.
They got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
First down at the Chargers 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. He was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the complete.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now back to throw. Buying time was long. And he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting move there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield with that.
And And then it's incomplete.
They sort of did a nice job improvising there, extending their play over someone. They go over downfield, but they never did.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Incomplete. The Charger D making things difficult. It's 4th down.
Well, with the time with that time, our defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone to the point they're causing
Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And hope they do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. A gain of 6 there on the first. That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Barry.
One of the most precise runners in any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Barry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are doing the play, understands where leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
From the 27, Herbert, and that's into the hands of Armin. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 on the first down.
Oh my gosh. Climbing over one hurdle after another. We'll be back with the second quarter. I mean, I don't even know if we should, but this is Fast Talk and Mr. Pete. Things are not looking good.